We're gonna try some Twitch streams. This website is starting to. It kind of. We were talking about it a little bit before we went live, but kind of feels like Kick is kind of dying out a little bit.
The only thing is the ads.
That is the thing that's but as a non-affiliate, there's no ads on Twitch, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, no.
It's
been a while since I've done the purple site.
I don't remember because it's been, we didn't have as many ads when we all were affiliates. So there is ads on non-affiliates on Twitch.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's what you guys are saying.
You should be able to turn them off unless you can turn them off.
I know you can do pre
only when you're
shit like that.
Yeah, but if we're if we're streaming and the channel is a non affiliated or partnered channel, then do they still run ads?
You can't turn them off, yeah.
Well, do they even run? That'd be the question I would have.
It does give you like an ad countdown on your OBS.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you can either skip them or be like, okay, we're going to go on a commercial break. It'll be a perfect time to go get a drink or go to the restroom or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know if none of us would really know because we're all like affiliated on our channels. So we have ads on Twitch, but being a non affiliated, would they run it? That's the question I have, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if a non-affiliated streamer on Twitch still has ads rolling on their channel.
Jay says ads, period.
He does, but do we know that for sure?
Not 100%.
I don't know.
No.
I'd have to find a channel that's non-affiliated that's live and see if ads roll on it or not.
I can look at it here.
I'd be curious. I mean, we don't want to, if we know when an ad break's coming, we can just chill for a second and pick up the conversation. Yeah. But like, and that's easy.
And then it'll cause more editing too.
Yeah, but if we're mostly quiet,
chilling, it's easy
to
you just find it.
Yeah, because I can see the audio when I'm doing the edit, and if it's a big empty spot, I'll usually cut that and then splice it. No ads for non-affiliate because Short Sheriff doesn't have ads. I thought Shorty was affiliated.
No, I don't think she is.
She didn't turn that on?
I don't think so.
Oh, interesting. So, I mean, at least for a while, we'll have no ads. I mean, the other discussion too was like, the YouTube stream, but like there's some stuff's a little harder to see.
Well, but but isn't going live on YouTube though, like, doesn't it affects all your numbers like based on your live viewership too?
So I do it on my channel, the Skeptile channel, and it adds to your views, it adds to your watch hours and everything towards like monetization. So it does. Okay. And sometimes a live, like I have a live on there right now that I did a couple weeks ago that's been getting a really good push into the algorithm. I think when I wrapped up the live, I had like 40 or 50 views on it. And because I think I averaged probably around 5, something like that for about 3 hours, 5, 6, something like that. But it, now it has like over 1,000 views on it, and it has probably, has quite a number of hours, watch hours.
Yeah.
Click-through rate is pretty good. So it does push sometimes your things into the algorithm on YouTube, which YouTube's pretty popular for podcasting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people do find the lives there, because I do get random viewers from YouTube coming in the channel and subscribing and stuff on my other one. So it's there. I would say, I don't have a good measuring tool on it, but I would say it's pretty even between YouTube and Twitch as far as how many random people would find the stream and come in, as far as I can
It's just
tell.
easier on YouTube if they, that one's always more search friendly.
Yeah.
So
Non-affiliate, no ads, because they have no way of splitting their ad revenue with the channel. Yeah. So there would be no
while
ads.
you were gone, we figured that one out.
Yeah.
Well, AG also said that you can turn ads off too as an affiliate. Yeah, but Peak's a partner though.
Yeah, but you can't turn them completely off.
Yeah, you can turn them off. You just won't get any ad revenue from it.
Yeah.
No, I get ads on Peak whenever. No, on the roll they will.
Well, I mean, the ads still roll whether you have it monetization turned on or off on it, correct?
Oh. Yeah, when I'm not subscribed to Peak, I do get ads, so I do know that.
If you're subscribed, generally you don't really see the ads.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I mean, Twitch when we all started doing this, dude, there wasn't that many ads on Twitch. It was rare.
No.
And then now it's like watching fucking TV. You got 5 minutes of programming and then 30 seconds of ads and shit.
You can snooze ads though too. I know I can when I stream on Twitch.
You can snooze them.
Snooze the ads.
I do know that.
You know what I do when I've done it before is as soon as I hit live, I run like 3 fucking minutes worth of ads just to get it out the way, and then I have a long period of no ads. Because nobody's there for like 3 to 5 minutes initially anyways. I'm just running the fucking ads in the people have like starting soon screens. I have ads sometimes.
Yeah.
When I think about it, I do it, but yeah.
It's a good idea though.
I mean, yeah. That's like the how they've changed their monetization process into just tons and tons of ads. I think they got a shit end deal with, like, YouTube runs ads. People can make a lot of money off of ad revenue, but on Twitch it's not the same.
Well, they did change it to that if you run like 30 seconds of ads every 2 hours or so. I can't remember the requirements that you get more of the ad revenue.
Yeah, that was like a deal they were doing, because like I was reading into that before I got off of it, and I was like, oh yeah, but I fucking hate ads, and I was like, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care that much.
Yeah. I mean, it might be easier too to like download the video. They have VODs download easy. Whereas on Kick, you can't download. I have to do this whole, like, I have a different app I use to go find that particular video's VOD. Like, I have to hit F12 on the Internet Explorer, which gives me developer tools, and I can go in there and find the exact web address for the main file for the VOD and download the fucking thing. And then I delete everything that's below 1080p, and I just download the 1080p version. It's a little bit time consuming, but Twitch is just like click, download, you're done.
Yeah.
I don't know if the sub revenue changed with the price change.
Yeah, you're still 50%.
Yeah, I would expect so.
Yeah. So it's still 50%, and I think, what did it cost? It costs on average about $1 more per month now.
Yeah, it's $1 more now. Yeah,
$5.99 versus $4.99. All right.
What's so dumb though is like if you subscribe on mobile, it's $1. It's even $1 more than web browser, because they have to pay
Apple,
it's Apple or Google.
Apple, yeah. They charge a lot for that app on your phones and stuff, or on your devices.
I feel like that's something that they should just pay the $1 themselves.
No, they ain't gonna do that, dude.
I mean, go look at their quarterly reports, find out how much they're fucking profiting.
Exactly. That's something that they should fucking eat. Just have mobile and web browser ads or subs be the same price.
Well, does Twitch have its own separate, like publicly available quarterly reports to see like what their revenue is, whether they're in the red or not? I don't even know. I've never tried to find it, so I couldn't tell you. But I would imagine if it's a publicly traded company, then you could. Then yes. You can't switch to web on phone anymore. What about with like a Google app and then request desktop site? Yeah, I think you could do it on Google web browser on your device.
On Chrome, yeah.
Like Chrome browser, yeah, you download Chrome and do it that way.
I don't. I despise Chrome.
This website is showing that they have had since 2016. It's in the millions. 2016 was 275 million.
Net or revenue?
Revenue. 2017 was 300 million. 2018 is 880 million. 2023 looks like billion. 3 billion.
Twitch.
Sounds about right.
Twitch.
Sounds about right.
And now subs cost more for the user. Let's see, is it?
See, it's 4 million, right? Is that what the two M's mean? It's 3,000 million. So that's 3 billion.
Yes, that's 2.75, 300, 880.
Excuse me. What is it? So, okay, so 275 mil. So yeah. They've been increasing revenue since. So once they hit 1,230 in 2019, that's 1.2 billion, right?
Yep.
And then 1.8, 2.6, 2.83. Is that, are we reading that right?
That's the way I'm reading it, yeah. There's probably another one on there that's better.
Okay, so it is million. And then... Wait. Yeah.
Oh, that's hours watched. Look at that, though. Hours watched between YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and Africa TV.
YouTube gaming
Twitch is way up there.
Twitch is the most popular game streaming website, obviously. But I look, I mean, you're looking at YouTube, it's starting to creep.
Well, it looks like Twitch is going down and YouTube's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, people have been fed up with Twitch for a while too. So
yeah.
Look at this. This Africa TV is higher than Facebook gaming right now.
Well, didn't Facebook gaming pretty much shut down? I thought that they were.
It's still around because I still get some notifications every so often.
And so Kick is just barely above Africa TV.
Yeah. Really, the two heavy hitters there are it's Twitch and then YouTube. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you got to think though. Twitch has only been out, or Kick's only been out since, well, really been popularity was quarter two of 2023.
Yeah,
if you look at it,
crazy.
Mostly male. Hey, we're in the 32% category.
I'm in the 7.
We're all in 17. Never mind.
No.
We're getting old. I forgot. We're not 34 anymore.
I'm in the 7.
He's in the 7 category.
In November, I'll be in the 7 category. Yeah. Most followed Twitch channels. So those are in the millions, correct? Yeah, millions.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know second, third, or fourth, but I know 5th and 6th. Yeah. Don't know that one. I know Tifu.
Some of them I don't know either. I've never.
Only know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. That's wild.
League of Legends is
That's
the most viewed thing.
yeah. You know what's crazy? Like Call of Duty, not even on there, is it?
Not even on there yet.
League of Legends is pretty popular though, worldwide.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's what is it? MMO, like
Yeah.
Dota, similar, right? It's kind of thing. Counter-Strike is in there. That's wild. Fortnite at 34.8.
Yeah, but Counter-Strike, you got to think
billion
that's a
views.
Shroud game too.
Yeah, that's CS:GO at 31.1 billion views. League of Legends 67 billion views, which is nearly double of everything other. You know, it's close to double of Grand Theft Auto. Like the number 1 and number 2, 67 to 42.3. That's a huge gap.
Like you said, the League of Legends is like number 1 globally. Like it's multi, especially like Asian countries. League of Legends is huge.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of the big gaming, like esports shit is League of Legends. Mm-hmm. That's wild, man. That's crazy though. Like they make that much money, and well, I guess what we're not seeing here when you go back up to their revenue is this isn't net, it's revenue. So it's money in, but it doesn't cover money out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they may be, their revenue may be there, but who knows what their expenses are. So could their expenses, I mean, are they that high? I mean, they're literally running more ads than they ever have. Now they've just increased the price of subscriptions by a fucking $1, 20% increase.
Not only that, in the US, they're also renting out their web hosting.
Well, that's Amazon, right?
But it's still Twitch.
Yeah, AWS is Kick uses AWS.
Yeah.
Tons of places use that web hosting.
Yeah. Well, but so you got to look at it though. I want to know how much it costs for advertising on Twitch.
Well, yeah, that'd be, what does the company have to pay to get ads? It's probably similar to how YouTube is. Maybe their deal isn't as good. But
yeah, but I mean, the payout that they do and all that stuff, I guarantee they're profitable. That company is fucking profitable. 100,000%. I mean, fucking look at, I mean, Amazon is fucking profitable with just people paying, what is it, fucking $99 a year or whatever? I don't know what it went up to now, but whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, just for Prime or whatever. And they're like, oh, 2 days shipping. And now it's like 3 to 4.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and people aren't leaving because of the convenience. Like, they're still fucking making money and they don't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't, I mean, yeah, it used to be like 1 to 2 days shipping and now 4 days. But it's still like, whatever. I order what I need and then in a few days it arrives. It's fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this fucking, our Amazon plant opened up here, our warehouse, because then I can actually start getting shit quick.
Some stuff, like we have one nearby Seattle area, but still there's shit that takes 4 days. It has to be there in that warehouse.
Well, yeah. Well, this warehouse, I forget. I actually met a guy at the bar that was, he's from England or whatever, and he does all the robotics stuff. And so they were out QAing it, and he said, I mean, that thing is hundreds of thousands of fucking square feet. It's, I mean, shit, I fly over it, and we use that as a visual fucking reference when we're 25, 30 miles out. You can see that motherfucker.
Oh, like, I bet it's bigger.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge fucking warehouse.
Like my building that I work in right now is 90,000 square feet. And it takes a little while to get. I would bet it's probably like 400 or 500. It's probably 4 times the size of the building I'm in, I bet.
Yeah, let me see.
At our lake house, it used to, they had like even mail wouldn't even go into the neighborhood of our lake house. It would just there was like a bunch of them a bunch of mailbox at the front of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like there's no internet out there.
Oh wait, never mind.
No trash
3.2
services.
million
Square feet. That's fucking massive, dude.
That's about the size of a mall.
30 times the size of the building I'm in. And a 90,000 square foot building takes a little while to traverse. That's crazy.
4 football
dude.
fields.
Last time we went up there, we saw a UPS truck out in the neighborhood, and it blew our fucking mind that UPS is now delivering out in the middle of nowhere.
Wait, so you have a bank of like mailboxes, right? Basically.
That's what it is. I don't know if that's still the issue, or because I haven't seen them in a while. They got knocked down and never put back up.
Do you have that in like your neighborhood now? Like a bank of mailboxes, or is it in front of your house? Like
ours, like where I'm at right now, it depends. If once you go deeper in the neighborhood, it's at the curb. But ours at the front of the neighborhood is all at the end of the street. It's just a big communal mailbox.
Yeah, so you guys have a big bank of
Lockers.
mailboxes.
Yeah,
that's how I have too. But I way back in the day, I mean, it used to be a mailbox in front of every house.
Yeah, see, that's the way that mine is. I got a mailbox in front of every house around here.
Yeah.
Well, this is so far out that you can't even get trash service out there.
Yeah.
So like it blew our mind that we saw a UPS truck delivering out there.
Yo. Yeah.
And I bet you they charge, like your shipping to ship out there is probably astronomical.
Because
it's pretty far away from
rural,
any UPS or Amazon warehouses. Yeah. What's up, Merc?
Yeah, they can like. So UPS considers where I'm at rural, which is odd. But FedEx doesn't. So like, if I get anything shipped to UPS, I get it shipped to my office because it's like $15 cheaper.
Oh, really?
And then FedEx, it's like $5 cheaper, depending on what it is. So if it's something really big, I'll just ship it to the office.
So I'm about
to save on shipping.
I'm about 15 minutes out of city limits, but I get FedEx, USPS, and UPS. USPS does not come into our neighborhood. They'll literally just put everything in the. So we have like 2 banks of mailboxes, and then there's a separate. We bought a parcel locker. So they'll throw a key in your mailbox and it'll have a tag saying like 1P or something. So then you unlock it and your shit's in there.
So we had those buy the parcel locker?
Our neighborhood bought the parcel locker. So we had...
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in an HOA, right? So we all wrote in to buy a parcel locker because we were all sick of going to the fucking post office and UPS in town to pick up our shit because no one would... U.S. Postal Service would not enter the neighborhood and drop it off at the house. Whereas when I was in town, they would, if it was the U.S. Postal Service, they would drop it off at your doorstep. Just like FedEx, UPS, all them. Here, they won't come into our neighborhood and drop it off at the house. They literally would go to the box. If it doesn't fit, it's going back to the post office and you got to go pick it up with your stupid little slip.
We have a parcel locker too, but if it don't fit, they will take it to your doorstep.
Yes, they don't do that here. And we've told them we'd give them the code to get in and shit. Like UPS and FedEx has it. They got their contractor code. Yeah. They got their
he's in that bougie ass place. Come on now.
I figured, they had a drawbridge.
Fucking Richie Rich over here, man.
No,
it's on the island. I figured they had a drawbridge that just stays up, and then you put the code in, and it brings it down. I didn't know there was an actual gate.
Yeah, it's my turn to buy the fucking raw chickens to feed the gators too. So no, Yeah, the gate here has been installed since the 80s. So it still looks pretty new, but it's been repainted. And it was literally they put the gate in and then it was just empty. There was trees and no houses, and it just got developed 4 years ago.
And your gate is probably bougie as shit. Like everybody that moves in, they get like this proximity card, so you don't have to hit a button to get in.
No.
We were gonna buy it.
Dude, I have to pull up to it and punch my code into this old school like metal fucking keypad with like, I don't know if y'all know or remember
like a
public telephones.
Yep.
You know, the old public landline phones, you go to the phone booth and it's like
The
metal
payphones?
keys,
Yeah.
payphone. It's like that, and half the time I have to punch it in like 4 times because it doesn't register. So man,
I'm surprised they haven't upgraded.
Yeah, first world problems. It's definitely
Right?
expensive to do that. Sometimes I will go to the box, find my name in it, and then just call, and it calls my cell phone, and I push a number, and I can open it that way. So
It's the easiest way to do it.
that sometimes
we were looking at property. We were gonna buy a place that was gonna be. It started off as like a little 10-acre tiny subdivision, and it had like the gate entrance already built, and they had the sign of called Coyote Hills is the name of the neighborhood it was gonna be.
That's like this was.
Yeah.
It had the name. Everything was already done like back in the 80s. It just got developed 4 years ago, and you know, the last house was finished built. The last one that was being built finished last year.
See, and whoever owned all that land is like that motherfucker is set for life.
Well, it was purchased back in like the early 1900s.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
it was run through trusts for fucking the longest time, and then it was sold to builders, and then the builders built on it and sold to us. So
How do y'all feel about the younger generation saying that we were born in the late 1900s?
I don't really care. I don't.
It sounds so old.
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like UEast is like, yeah, back in the fucking medieval times. That's what it sounds like to me when there's like late 1900s.
Yeah.
No,
they act like we were fucking walking around with armor and fucking long swords and shit.
What really
the storm of 1901? Weren't you alive back then?
What gets me though is so you see all these like generational fucking short forms.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like a bunch of the generations, and then one of them pop up and it'll be like Gen Alpha, like from the 1900s, and then they're like, yeah, 1970 was like 30 years ago, and they're like, no, it's not. And then I have to sit there and think, and I'm like, oh shit.
Fucking
like that's whenever
was 30
like
years ago.
that. Yeah, that's when I feel old. I'm like, oh shit,
dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 1900s doesn't bother me. Like
I felt old in 2021 when it's like all these 2000 babies can now drink, and I'm like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
No. Or when I had to move back home, and all these little babies that when I moved away are now graduating high school. I'm like, damn, man, I feel old.
I started feeling when I was an instructor, and the kids coming through, and my oldest child was like, the age gap was like 3 years, and I was like,
dude,
I don't feel like I still feel like I'm in my 20s. I don't feel that old, you know.
I literally have people that come in like the service now that are the same
Younger
age
than
as my daughter, 18.
yeah.
Next year they're gonna be younger than her. So it's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's weird to be like I've been 26 and a half years almost now, and a good portion of the people that are coming in, like I've been in the service longer than they've been alive.
Yeah.
Fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel,
CJ,
dude.
his first class and second class now have kids. Like that.
Yeah.
That kind of shit makes you feel so much older than you really are.
Well, and then being an instructor again, it's like, where were you on 9/11? And they're like, not born. Oh.
Well, how old were Jay? How old were the kids in your first class that you had?
So yeah, that
Like
song.
12,
Where were you
13.
when the world stopped turning? They're like, I wasn't even born yet. Well,
Yeah.
damn. That
9,
song doesn't
10.
apply to you then.
So some of them are in their 20s now, and
No.
they
18,
got
19,
kids.
20-ish.
So 9 or 10 years old. Yeah. Some of them got kids. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I had to explain to my daughter. I was like, you realize that I was your age. Actually, I was a year older than you when I had you. And she like it blows her mind because she's like, I don't even feel that old yet. I couldn't bring a kid in this world at this age.
Yep.
Like,
That's gonna be Piper in October. Like, I was 19.
Yeah, I was 19 when my son was born.
So yeah, like
Well,
I was
turning
19 when she got pregnant, but I was 20 when she was born.
yeah.
I just turned 20. Turned 20 in January. She was born in March.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we know exactly where she was conceived.
That's kind of funny. I remember. I know where it was.
Well, because it like Ashley got pregnant like right after I graduated tech school. Like we hadn't even moved to Louisiana yet.
That's when my son was conceived too. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah,
Right after school.
Yep, literally. So like we had no house, no nothing. So it's like pretty sure we can put it down to the day.
Yeah. Home on leave. Yada yada yada.
Yep, there it is. Yep, you're catching the drift.
I know it.
Your son, same way, I'm sure.
Yes.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
5 months later, you're in the room.
Yeah, ours is just somewhere that some people would be like, that's gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My son was born in July on the 24th, which is crazy because my birthday day is on the 24th day of the month, and so is my daughter's. So me and both my kids' birthdays are on the 24th day of the month. It's crazy.
My son and
Ours
daughter
spread out
are
pretty good.
March 30th and 31st, 11
Wow.
years or 9 years apart. The doctor was like, yeah, y'all are definitely seasonal breeders.
Damn.
That's hilarious. It's spawn season at the lake.
Yeah. I wonder if there's more people born in like, you know, towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year rather than like in the
There is
spring to summertime.
no, I think it's more conceived during the winter because everybody's indoors then.
Conceived during the winter, but then they're born in like July, August.
Yeah, see, I'm June. I'm a midsummer baby.
No regrets. Ah. Hi, Ash.
Oh my god. Hi, Ash.
I mean, he is cute. You know,
I don't have no glasses on now, so
you can see his eyes.
there's no reflection. I know. Y'all see my
August is the most popular birth month.
We could see his
and then
pretty
July,
eyes.
September, and October. So yeah, winter is the conception.
Yeah. Winter is, huh?
Yeah, because August, July, and September and October. So
Jay, guess what? She already did.
For those of you,
look at her comeback.
For those of you listening,
Jay is telling my wife that she won't sit on my face, and her reply was, "Bet she already has."
I expect nothing less from this one.
In facts,
holding your ears is fucking reins.
My gosh.
Yep.
Don't be jelly.
That's why he covers them up, man, because they're all pulled out.
Thank God you don't tuck your ears into your hat.
Yes.
I could though. That's the problem.
I fucking hate that shit, dude. Ugh.
I've tried it one time. It's so damn uncomfortable. Like, who does that?
Ew.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, bro.
I don't understand it. I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves. That and socks and sandals. That shit bugs the fuck out of me.
What about socks and Crocs?
Most of your foot is covered in a Croc, so it's like almost a shoe.
So even slides?
Slides, nah. Unless you got nasty ass fucking feet, then definitely put the socks on. But Slides. I mean, they give you slides when you go to prison and shit, right? You get some like rubbery slides, and you put your socks on. I'm pretty sure that's where that shit came from, but I don't know.
Well, but
It's
I mean, you got to
ugly as
think,
fuck, dude.
well, but a lot of athletes though too, like they'll have slides just so they can take like cleats or court shoes and all that shit off.
Right now, all I wear is boots and hey dudes. So only time I put on socks is when I'm wearing boots.
No. Okay, honey, I love
you. Bye, Ash. Enjoy your Gordon Ramsay show.
Master Chef.
Speaking of that, my daughter the other day
something awesome.
Slapped me in the ears with 2 pieces of bread and called me an idiot sandwich.
That's hilarious.
That's a good clip. What are you?
Yeah, that is probably hands down one of the greatest clips. Actually.
An idiot sandwich. That shit is crazy, dude. So good.
Yeah, we love Gordon Ramsay.
I do too, man. I used to hate him
because he's a dick. It's great.
You start to realize like why he's like the way he is.
It's like a tough love thing.
Tired of fucking dealing with idiots. That's what it is.
But I mean, but he's also successful for a reason.
Yeah.
He holds a high standard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't disagree. Kane, what up?
What's going on, Kane?
Hello.
I should have texted Rose and told his ass to hop on.
Most people that are assholes like that at times become pretty successful.
Simon Cowell.
But you got to look at it though. Like, even Simon, for example, too. Like both of them, him and Gordon, or whatever. Like, yes, they have a certain level, expectation out of you, but they'll get onto you, but then they will also mentor you at the same fucking time. Mm-hmm. Like they're not just at 100% the entire time.
Yeah,
there is a person behind it, and like I respond to that. Every single leader I've ever had like that, I consider them better leaders than some of those that like I can just sit there and call fucking Joe Schmo. You know?
You gotta hold a high standard, but also be ready to like pull people up
every
with
football
you.
Coach I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's
difficult, it's challenging, like even the smallest of mistakes or things like that get like identified and pinged on instantly, and it's all about like trying to get better every single time, and sometimes it's fucking exhausting for sure, but like it does increase people's skill level, I would say. And sometimes they don't see it until they're compared to a different group that's outside of that group. And then they realize like, holy fuck, like I was in a top tier fucking cream of the crop group. And I didn't even realize it until I went to this other group and saw where their level of skill is at. And it's far lower,
Yeah.
And that's when somebody holding a high standard, really high standard.
Yeah. The most like productive I have ever been is whenever I got cussed out in lowercase.
Cussed out in lowercase?
Yes.
Like a whisper, what the fuck are you
It's like a very calm demeanor, right? Very calm, but like, so it's kind of like the disappointed dad.
You're describing me,
but a little bit more of a dick.
Yeah.
Because like somebody can make you fucking feel that fucking big and they don't even raise their voice. Yeah, and you're just like, what?
That's me at work, bro. To the T, 100%. Like, I don't know. I do not yell. I don't need to.
I call that being cursed out in lowercase.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. I do. I
like
think
that's what I call that. Like it's like that right there. Like I'm more scared of that than somebody yelling at me.
You honestly get a lot of respect that way. And if you don't, and I don't talk a lot, like I talk at work when I need to, but I generally I always let people finish what they're saying, and then I'll respond. And when I talk, like the room generally gets quiet and listens. And that's always been like that for a long time for me. I think it's just because when you don't say much, and then when you do, people go, oh fuck, he's talking. Yeah, and then whatever you say, you just hit them with it, and they're like, fuck.
In the saying, like,
That's
talk
deep.
quietly but carry a big stick.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of practice,
Well,
man.
Yeah, but you're not a loud person in general either.
No. I'm not. I can be if I have to be.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just normal day to day, like even getting excited and all that stuff. Like, just when we were in Japan together or whatever, like cutting up and all that stuff. You're not just loud in general. Like, I'm a loud person.
I'm just chill and kind of, I don't want to say reserved really, but just chill. You know what I mean? I don't ever feel like I need to be loud or like raise my voice for the most part. People know that I can because I usually give them a little sample of it at some point, so they know.
I would like to see what
PT
kind
or
of
something?
drill sergeant you would have been. Like, come here, come closely. I want you to hear this.
I motivate people at PT. That's for sure. They do enjoy that part.
Yeah, but the thing about like TIs and all that stuff, like drill sergeants, drill instructors, all that shit, like they're bred to be loud.
They train for it, yeah.
Yeah, like they are bred to be loud.
They train that voice. They train diaphragm usage. All that stuff gets trained into them, dude. Like if you really want to speak from your diaphragm and learn how to do it well, you have to hold your arms up and like pull down on like a door frame or something, and then just let out like whoo. Heavy as loud as you can. That comes from way below, and you put your arms up like that, and it definitely helps you pull all that energy from your diaphragm and then up and out, so you can project far.
Well, yeah, and by doing that though, you don't put the stress on your cords as much, so you won't lose your voice.
Exactly. It's just you're just using your diaphragm to push that air and make that noise, and it's not all upper chest,
It's like metal screaming too. You got to from the
technique,
gut, not from the throat.
It's vocal training.
Yep. You got to have technique.
I mean, Ashley, she's not very loud either. Mm-hmm. But whenever she was in OTS, some of the spec ops bubbas, like they always wanted her to do fucking the formation stuff, called cadence, march into formation. So they're like, dude, she has the best voice out of fucking anybody. She's 5'1".
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, she just fucking projects. She has that diaphragm when she needs to. And I'm like, but she was a singer, so. So,
you have that training and that, which a lot of people don't have, Those are usually the guys that know naturally, or the gals that naturally are calling the cadences. Because they'll go around. Like, I remember when I went to boot camp, they had people call cadence. They went through a whole company, call some cadence, just naturally picked the ones who did it the best off the rip.
Yep.
And they did it really well. And some of them get a little, get some lemons or something at chow just to help. But because it can get to you after a while. But because all that air and that vibration through your vocal cords, it can dry out. Yeah, it can make them a little sore. But they picked the natural cadence callers that could literally like rattle the fucking windows in the room.
It's just some people's voice naturally just carries farther.
Yeah.
As well. Like you can be talking softly, but you can hear them in the next room.
Some people,
I mean, that's like me. I'm naturally loud. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is, if I start, like, so we would do our stress inoculation stuff or our use of force scenarios or whatever.
Yeah.
I could only do it till lunch. So like they would save me until actual like eval day. Cause then I'd be toward lunch. We'd press most of the studs through before lunch because I could be the loudest one, but my voice is shot. Like after lunch, I ain't talking.
Yeah.
And it was always on Fridays, which is nice. So I just went home and then I'd just be like, couldn't fucking talk.
I got one of my chiefs. He's a PT lead, so he's like qualified PT trainer and all that stuff. So he can project probably better than 99% of the people that I've ever come across. He's not tall. He's about my size, probably the same height and everything, about my build too. But he can like literally fucking project his voice so far and through crowds of people. It's insane.
just carries farther.
Yeah, he's really good at it. He's very, very talented at projecting.
Well, see, I like formation runs. I like calling, doing the fucking Jodies and stuff because that helps me breathe.
Oh yeah, people don't realize that.
Yeah, and everybody be like, dude, I hate fucking calling Jody. And I'm like, I'll do it all day long. I will give me 5 miles. Let's go. Like I can make it 5 miles by doing that. Because number one, I'm thinking about not fucking up the fucking Jody and keeping the cadence, but it helps me fucking breathe.
I do enjoy those. There's a synchronicity with your step and your vocal because you're calling everything on your left foot generally on a cadence. So what that does is control your breathing.
Slows it down.
It does to your pace. And it's like have you ever run like on a nice like jog or run with somebody next to you and you're just kind of having a little conversation?
Yes.
Easier to run that way. Way easier. Your breathing's better. You're not as torched. Like your muscles don't get torched as fast because you're getting enough oxygen to your muscles.
Yeah, my best ruck was whenever they were doing a tier 2 fitness assessment for all the spec ops bubbas.
Yeah.
They were doing a study for it, and I was part of that study, and like they rounded it out and everything, and it was a 3-mile ruck or whatever. I couldn't do a fucking 3-mile ruck under 25 minutes to save my life. You know, and this is with 90 pounds. This isn't 35. We're doing full kit, everything, whatever. And I had one of the spec ops guys, because they have to have heart monitors, and they have the fucking thing, and they're watching you, like, make sure you don't fucking die. And I finished that motherfucker in, I think it was like 17 minutes. I did 3 miles on a ruck, and him and I were just talking the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even feel winded right now.
It's crazy, man, how
Yeah.
if you don't control your breathing well enough when you're running, most of us are beginner runners, you know, they're not like fucking running 50-mile marathons, 25, 26-mile marathons, you know.
Yeah, the ultras.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever run a full marathon. I've run a half marathon before. So it's like 13.2 or something miles. And after probably mile 3, you're just kind of cruising. Your breathing has settled in to your step. Maybe you're like listening to music and kind of like mouthing the words out with, you know, like talking as you run, and you're helping like control your breathing that way. At least that's how I do it. And usually for me now, it's probably about 1.5 miles in when I'm running. 1.5 miles in, I'm cruising after that. I'm doing okay. Like I'm just chilling. I got a good pace. Breathing's good. I'm not tired. Just keep going.
So for me, or whatever, I'm a rucking guy. I've always loved rucking or whatever. I've done 15, 18 mile, and then I did the Bataan once, which is 26. But like running, I have never ran over 6 miles.
Oh, really? So you're like ruck as in like ruck march?
No, like I like doing the ruck shuffle, the truffle shuffle.
So like a jog kind of? Is that what you mean? We don't do ruck marches and shit in the Navy, so.
Yeah.
I like rucking too, but with an F.
Ashley would probably agree with you on what she likes doing too when it comes to an F. But anyway, she's not here anymore. But yeah, no, like I've always liked that. And a lot of people are like, you know, why do you ruck so much? I'm like, I absolutely despise fucking running. I can't stand it. I hate it. But rucking is a full body workout in general. And then also it improves your cardiovascular. So now everybody knows Air Force, we do 1.5 miles. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
that's in the Navy.
That's basic. That's still like a fucking sprint. You know, I can fucking ruck twice a week and I will fucking smoke 1.5 mile PT test. Like it's nothing.
Anything you're doing cardio wise is going to help. You know, whether you're rucking or whether you're doing a light jog or you're going on hikes, throwing a backpack. I like to do a hike, throw a backpack on with some water, a little bit of food, and some weight. You know, not like a weight, but it makes up the weight in your bag. And you're just cruising trails, up, down, switchbacks, whatever. It helps with cardio. for sure.
That's basically rucking right there.
Mm-hmm.
Even
I'll do
if
that
it's a
around
hike.
here. Hiking around here is crazy, dude. It's so awesome.
But you're walking more than anything. Like we're doing a little shuffle.
Yeah, I'll walk, but sometimes jog down, like downhill.
Yeah.
Type shit.
even if I could still run, I'm only running if I'm being chased by something.
I mean, that's fair.
No, I haven't ran in 2 years.
Yeah.
I always thought it was super weird that people ran for fun because
It is not
there's
fun.
nothing fun about running.
But I think what did it for me with running was when I was in wrestling and our coach would literally follow us around, and if we weren't keeping a certain pace, he'd smack the shit out of us. So it was not fun. So I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
I don't like doing it because my knees are afterwards. My knees and my hip. It gets fucked up from running. Like I
don't
can
mind
do
riding
it.
a bike, but running, no.
Yeah, I can do it, and I'll run for distances, whatever. But afterwards, fucking, my joints are cooked. Like I'm eating fucking ibuprofen and Tylenol and shit, trying to feel somewhat normal. But that's, I think, partly due with age.
Yeah.
I
You
think
know,
But
my
you're
thing
probably
is-
immune to ibuprofen too.
Yeah. It doesn't do a whole lot. It does a little tiny bit, but Excedrin is migraine is like what I use for everything. So
Yeah.
because it actually works.
Ibuprofen for the military is placebo. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
If you've been in over 10 years, it's a placebo.
Yeah, and taking 800 milligram fucking Motrins, like them things. I remember the very first one I ever took, and that thing was like a golden fucking pill, dude. I got sick in boot camp. I was real sick. I had the crud, which is just sickness from being in boot camp and around a bunch of fucking dirty ass people.
150 people. Yep.
They give you one Motrin 800, and man, I felt amazing after that. After I took that, and I was like, I feel way better. I don't feel sick. I'm good to go. And then after
As soon as it wore
time,
off.
after time of every time you get sick, you go to medical, they give you a fucking Motrin 800 for everything, anything and everything. You're leaving with Motrin, and now it just doesn't do shit. It does not work. Like 800 milligram, nothing. Doesn't really work.
So my refills on mine or whatever say 99 for a year.
And you can just walk in and they hand it to you like candy.
It literally, well, because they had a shortage of like on base a while back. I think the military went through that. All bases had a shortage of medicine, prescription stuff, and so they were calling it in the local pharmacy. And that's where I get all my stuff now because all of my shit's refills.
Yeah.
So and it's still free. If the base calls it in, it's free. TRICARE will not charge you.
Yeah.
So it's great because it's like right there, down the road. But yeah, it's like it says 99 on. I'm like, I've got unlimited fucking refills. That's great.
It's interesting how they just feed you that shit. It works for a little while, and then after probably year 2 of being in the military, it just stops working.
Yeah. I think once you get older, whenever they constantly give it to you. When they constantly give it to you is whenever it's the worst.
It helps a little bit with inflammation. Just a little bit now. Not as much as you used to.
When I got shot, they cut me off my pain pills too soon. And I was eating like 8 Tylenol every 4 hours. I would wake up in the middle of the night and take them every 4 hours, 8 Tylenol. And now Tylenol I damn near killed my liver doing that. But Tylenol does nothing. Acetaminophen does nothing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they talk about in the military, fucking alcohol kills everybody in the military's liver. No, it doesn't. Ibuprofen is the killer.
It's part of it. I think it's a combination of all those things.
Yeah,
probably
it's the combination
of percent of it.
Ibuprofen with alcohol.
Yeah, I rarely take it anymore.
Yeah, I've probably ate more fucking ibuprofen than I fucking drank in the almost 20 years I've been. Like honestly.
I think the best way to use those drugs is to alternate them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I alternate. Yep. If I have to continue to stay on something, like I can alternate between Tylenol and Motrin every 4 to 6 hours. Just take one or the other, so you're not fucking just filling your system with one thing.
Naproxen.
That shit doesn't do anything for me at all.
That one
whatsoever.
will work for me.
Yeah.
Have y'all tried Midol?
Yes. And that
not joking.
Wonder
Midol
drug.
is fucking
amazing, dude.
A wonder drug.
Okay. And
fucking
you only
women
need one.
gatekeeping that from us is
You only
insane.
need one. Yeah, dude. I had a migraine the other day. I took one and was fine. Normally I have to take 2 Excedrin 500 milligram Excedrin migraines. I took one because I couldn't find any other pill. I took one and and I had no pain in my joints.
Facts.
After one.
It is the fucking wonder drug. Dude, Ashley told me about that shit like a long time ago.
Dude.
Or whatever. So like that's one of those where when I get one of my concussion headaches, it's like, all right, I go and raid Piper's fucking bathroom.
I'm telling you, like I will use it when I'm like, fucking this is bullshit, sucks ass.
When I'm dying.
I'm not trying to use it regularly because I don't want it to my body to get used to it because I like the fact that whatever it fucking has in it, it fixes everything.
It's a wonder drug for especially for hangovers,
dude.
It is the ultimate drug of it for anything.
Yeah, you're right. Women have been gatekeeping this shit, man, from us.
Facts. Like I guarantee you, it would cure the man flu.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I guarantee you it would.
If I ever get, next time I get sick, I don't know when that'll be. I'm gonna take one of those and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, we need to try this and then report back.
I don't get. It's gonna probably be a few years, but I don't get sick very much.
My yearly sinus infection is coming up, so
yeah, I might get a cold. I don't know. I haven't been sick in a little while, so 2022, I think.
I'll tell you what, I haven't really gotten sick since I quit smoking pot.
Yeah, your immune system is better.
Yeah.
My sleep is better, which causes the immune system to be better.
Mm-hmm. People underestimate sleep, man.
Yeah. With my allergies, though, like that's my problem. So, like right now, the pollen, because we're like faux fall right now.
Yeah.
And so, like, the pollen is starting to die down, and then we're going to get one fucking last wave where it goes up, and it's just high as shit, and then I'm going to end up with a sinus infection. It happens every fucking year.
I tell you what, I've been loving the cool weather. It's not cool weather, but it's so much cooler than what it was just a week ago. And I'm fucking loving it.
I'm ecstatic that I don't have to get up at fucking 6:30 in the morning to go to the fucking airport just to clean planes to get out of there before 11 o'clock. Like, I didn't get there till like 9:30 and started till 10 yesterday. And I was like, this is fucking nice because I was only 85.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I felt like today when I was like, I don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. to
72,
go straight out and mow the yard as soon as I wake up at 8. I can chill. This morning I was like, it was like 10 o'clock and I'm like, this is great.
When I wake up, it's probably usually around 60. And then by midday towards 2 to 3 p.m., it's 72 to 75. It's pretty much what it's been lately.
Jay said something about the cold plunges. And the one and only time I went to Washington, it was like right at the beginning of summer. Maybe it might have been even spring break.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's like
we went to some river, and all it was really was just ice melt from the mountains into the fucking this lake. And there's people just swimming like it's fucking July, just going underwater and swimming around. I'm in there cold plunging my leg because my leg was killing me from being so much colder than what I'm used to.
Well,
dude, the
for
water here is cold as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For us Southerners, right? All you gotta do is go to the fucking Pacific, dude. You go there, we're gonna think that's the coldest shit on fucking planet Earth at that very second when we go in. It's ridiculous. That's a cold plunge to me.
When I went to Washington, that was the first time I ever seen mountains flying over the Rockies.
Yeah. Well, even in California, like Central California, the Pacific is just fucking cold.
Yeah, it's cold here. It's fucking 40 something degrees water most of the time.
Mm.
Like you get hypothermic in it fast.
Yeah, I think it was. Well,
Yeah,
I
the
think when
Gulf
we were.
gets so hot that it gets the red tide and fucking flesh-eating bacteria every year.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but so when we were in L.A. and then we went to the Santa Monica Pier, and then I was like, all right, I want to go. I have to go say that I put my feet in the fucking Pacific on the West Coast, right? And I was like, dude, fuck this. This is cold. And all I did was put a toe in that bitch.
Can't come back with fucking frostbite.
Right? This is dumb.
Missing
and this was
3
May.
toes. And it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
I dipped my toes in the fucking Pacific.
I was like, it's dumb. But I'm like I said, I'm used to the Gulf, man. You know, like I go swimming in October and it's nice as fuck.
Yeah.
My buddy, he went to what was it, like New Year's Eve at downtown Houston, and then they went to Galveston and he swam on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
What is the temperature of the water there in the Gulf, like in the summertime?
Summertime, it's 98 plus.
The water?
Yeah.
Not the water. No, it's not.
Get the
it's
fuck
in the
out
80s.
of here.
Let's see.
It's in
Like
the
a
80s.
hot tub.
Yeah, no,
Let me see. Hold on.
I think even like San Diego, it's probably around 60 or 70 something, I think, on the beach in the water. It's pretty cold, but you get used to it really quick. Here, it's like fucking ice, dude. It's so cold. Like last year when we had our freeze, it was like in the teens. There was literally ice forming on the top of the water out. Like it's
88. 88 to 82.
Yeah.
I want to see what the temperature of the water in around Island County is right now.
So in Galveston this year, the max it got up to was 88.
52 right now.
Yeah. But I mean, 88 degree water is.
That's warm, dude. It's like a fucking a bath. Or
Well, you got
average
bath.
temperature is 86. The Gulf of Mexico, Texas Gulf Coast.
Well, and they've had, I mean, the Gulf these past 2 weeks has been nothing but fucking storms lately, so it's even cooled off even more.
Yeah,
and now we got another fucking tropical storm coming.
Last Sunday, I was like, wait, he's flying in it? Because I knew East Texas was getting storms. So I was like, he's flying tonight?
Yeah, on Friday.
No, it was Sunday when you.
Oh yeah, on Sunday. Yeah,
last Sunday.
Yeah,
and then I looked at the radar, and it was your area was clear.
Yeah, no, we were good to go. We just did so he just randomly the instructors, they get a certain amount of hours that they get to use the planes or whatever. So he called me like last second. He's like, "Hey man, because you want a free fucking flight?" And I'm like, "Yes." And so we just hopped in and we just fucking went. And then we'd fucking dropped, and I was like, yeah, like I just said yes, and I didn't even realize it was fucking Sunday. And I was like, I'm missing the podcast. I was like, oh well, I'll take the free flight, 3 hours.
Damn.
I got what? It would have been a $350 flight, and I got it for free, so I'm okay with that.
I mean, that's a good deal, man. Can't pass that.
Yeah. So I mean, he honestly needed like a safety pilot. So
I thought it'd be cool if you were just riding, if you could go live on your phone in the air.
So when we were at 5,500 the other day on my cross country, I still had 5G, which is weird. I was texting Ashley from the plane, and I'm like, she's probably literally like, why are you flying this plane and texting me at the same time?
Well, what's your altitude though? Because them things work for
5,500.
Oh yeah,
you're 5,500. Yeah,
definitely pick up cell signal from there.
Well, I was surprised that I had 5G.
Oh, well, it's only a little over a mile up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but the signals on those is more like an umbrella.
Yeah, I was about to say you might get better signal up there than you would on the ground.
Well, the signals are more of like an umbrella thing. The higher, like the actual, like more you gain, the less you have. Because I only had 1 bar, but like my nearest 5G tower here is 4.5 miles away or whatever, and I got full service with trees and everything. So that's just the way the signal emits.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. Why is this doing this to me right now?
What's going on?
The title of our podcast is fucked up. Okay, I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to box this shit up and call it, man. If you guys are, I gotta deal with
Yeah,
some
that was
stuff.
fun. I didn't even realize it was an hour.
Yeah, I got my phone's blowing up, and I gotta deal with some work shit. So
Oh, you got some work stuff going on.
yeah, Sunday night, yay!
All right.
Football season started.
Yeah,
Follow us on Twitch for next week's episode, guys.
Yes.
we're gonna move this one over next week. See how it goes. So
Go follow us right there. There's the link.
Yep,
Go hit it.
Hit the follow, and we'll see you next week. Same great time, but a slightly different place.
And since
Bean, see ya. Kane,
damn it,
see ya. This clamor.
yeah. Since Jay fell down on his duties today.
That's okay. He could take breaks.
There was nothing we didn't talk about anything controversial.
No, I added him as mod to another channel, so he's good. He's all set up. We just don't have any commands or anything set up to it yet. I'll have to fix that. For now, it's okay. Tester next week. So
yeah, but that one will be easy because you can just sign into Nightbot or whatever from yours and just copy and paste, and it makes it easy, real easy.
Easy day. Yeah. All right. Photo and then kisses goodbye. All right.
I had to show off the pretty eyes.
I had to look over.
I had to show off the eyes this time.
Yeah. We'll zoom in a little bit. All right, y'all. Be easy.
All right, guys.
Love y'all.
Bye.